We saw that years ago up north on the FLW stuff. You'd have guys that wouldn't fish any of them, and all of a sudden they pop into St. Clair and they'd win it, right? Guy that hadn't fished a single FLW event all year, and he bought a Ranger, popped into St. Clair, and he, grabbed $100,000 or whatever the prize was then. So
I think that would be very popular with the pros, both for Major League Fishing and for BASS. If they were to use those kind of rules with their opens and their Toyota series, I think it would be welcomed by a lot of pros. Even if the guy isn't getting information from somebody else, the person lives on the lake. He fishes the lake all the time, probably guides on the lake. That's a tremendous disadvantage to somebody who is driven, however many miles to come fish. And I just think if you're committing to the opens, if you're committing to the Toyota series, then you should not have to face those players unless those players are fishing all the other events too.
Agreed. Because, we talk about that too, like, especially here at Guntersville, where I'm close to.
Oh, yeah.
And, you look at your Alex Davis, your Swindle, your Lucas, all the guys that live on Guntersville, that live here, that fish Guntersville all the time. And when the elites come here, the pro circuit comes here, and they immediately look at those guys and go, oh my gosh, Swindle's going to be a favorite here, or Lucas is going to be a favorite here when the PC comes, or Alex Davis is going to be a favorite here. Guys, I don't understand. If they fish the entire circuit, they're not home long enough to fish.
Right.
Right. They haven't, a lot of times they get to that tournament and they hadn't seen the lake in a number of months, because all I see when they drive by when they're coming and going to other events. So I like that, because the home field advantage doesn't always play unless just something weird happens, like you're a West Logan at Neely. But I mean, it doesn't always play into your hand, unless you jackpot a deal, and that's all you do. I'm against the jackpot, and if you're going to fish it, you got to sign up for all 3 or all 5 or all 9, whatever it is. You got to sign up, because listen, I've known guys, I've got buddies that, there are sticks on Kentucky Lake, there are sticks on Pickwick, there are sticks, inside Alabama, but they put them in a crop and let them go out there swinging in Texas or Carolinas or even, Oklahoma or up north, and dude, they ain't done jack. So it's like,
maybe this needs to be our first commissioner ruling here, is that we're going to do away with the jackpot on the opens and the Major League Fishing Toyota series.
I like it. Yeah, there you go. They're commissioner ruling number 1.
We need a gavel.
I got a cup. That's all. I have to find a gavel soundbite to put on this machine over here. But yeah, we need a gavel. No more jackpotting. We're outlawing jackpotting. Bass Commissioner podcast number 1. That we covered a lot of ground here today.
We did.
Covered a lot of ground here. Good, bad, or ugly. We covered a lot of ground. So.
I think the sport is a little better because
it is. I agree. So, well, folks, I guess until next time.
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for being with us, and don't do anything stupid.